Stephen Berry here from Greenfish Marketing, and welcome. In this 5-part series, we're going to give you 5 automations to put in your business right now. So in this first video, we're going to talk about a welcome series. There's a bonus. If you haven't already signed up for our newsletter, sign up, because we're actually going to give you the content to use for the emails within this welcome series. Let's not waste any time. Let's get underway. Right, so we're going to create the welcome series. You've got 2 options. Log into your Active Campaign account and click down to automations, obviously the little cog. So you can click up into the right hand corner to create automation. And once you've clicked that and it brings up the recipes that you have as options with Active Campaign, type in welcome and it'll bring up the welcome series. You can have a read of this if you want to, and then you can click sort of select it and click continue. What that will look like is obviously a starting point that you'd need to set up yourself. It would then send an email straight away. It would wait 1 week. It would ask, has it opened this email? If it's a no, it will send a reminder of the welcome email. If it's a yes, it'll send you next steps on what to do. So that's one thing that you can use if you wanted to use the one in Active Campaign. What we're actually going to do is build out something a bit more. I agree that we should have a wait timer, which I'll show you as we build it out, but we're also going to, I recommend sending 3 emails over the space of 3 days, and that's what we're going to do. At the end of this video, we're also going to give you a way that you can sign up to our newsletter if you haven't already, and you'll get bonus information on the content that should go into those emails. So we're actually going to do it ourselves, so we're going to start from scratch. So to start from scratch, what you just need to do is go start from scratch. Again, the way to get there, just click on the create an automation in the top corner and it will come up with this one as the initial option. So just click continue. So you can have different wait triggers and different starting triggers for each of the automations that you want to do. I'm actually going to use a tag to start our automation because we're going to use a form on our website, and what that will do is then tag into the system so I know who's been through it and the tags are related to that. You can use a form if someone submits a form. You might have a welcome form on your website, or if they subscribe to a particular list. So I'm going to use a tag, so I'm just going to select the tag and click continue. Now the tag I'm actually going to call it is welcome series. I'm going to change it to multiple times for now because we might have a few different tests to go through, but really once the tag is added, unless you're removing it, the tag is added. So multiple times and then click start. It will then bring up the new action straight away. And what we want to do is send an email. So because as soon as someone goes into this automation, we want to send them the first of the welcome emails. So I would call it, so you know what it is, it helps with your Google Analytics tracking and things like that. Welcome series, email 1. And that just makes it clear and easy for me to understand what it's going to be as well. Now, I'm not going to go into the actual designing of the email or the content in this bit. Like I said, you can, at the end of this, sign up for our newsletter if you haven't already. And in the newsletter, there will be some bonus information about the content that should go into these 3 emails. If you haven't got that, you can email us at info@greenfish.com.au. So I'm going to come back to this later, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to save and close it. I'm going to build out the full automation, and then I can look at the actual content for the system afterwards. Now, a bit like the actual recipe that we have in Active Campaign, I liked the did not open. So what we're going to do initially is we're going to wait for 1 day. When you click on the wait and choose the wait for a specific time, as standard it says wait for 1 day. So we're just going to leave it at that. Now, if you want to start mixing up the times, which you can do, you could wait for 24 hours and then the next one 23 and then 25 and so forth, so that they don't come through at exactly the same time every day. But first email, we're going to wait a day and then we're going to say if else. So the condition, if you just type in opened, has opened, any campaign, and we've got our welcome series there. Welcome series email 1, which is the title of what we've given it. And then add. So if they have opened it, and we're going to go down the yes first. So if they have opened it after 1 day, they've opened that one, that's all good. Whether they clicked it and did other bits, we're hoping they read it. They might not have clicked it. They could have been busy at the time. That's not a problem. What we're then going to do is send the next email. So again, you click on the plus. We're going to go to our sending options, choose email, and then create a new. And this one, quite simply, welcome series email. Email 2. In this email, this is when we're going to have the best pieces of content, links them to blogs that we have, and why we're wanting to give away this best bit of content. One of the good things that we have is our email marketing checklist, so that's probably what you'll get once you sign up, but also you can give away whatever is your best pieces of content. We've got the client, customer, possible customer's email address. What we want to do now is give away as much of our best content as possible for free so that they know that they're going to get real value. Now, for someone that didn't open that, what we're going to do is send email 1, but we're going to slightly change it. We might change their title. We might change a bit of the content. But for now, all we're going to do is put in here the actual email. We'll create a new. Again, like I said, we're not going to do the styling of it. Welcome series, so I know where the emails come from, and email 1 resend. And again, like I said, it's so you know what it's for, and you can edit this one, different title, and that will give you the information that you need from that. Now, next we're just going to wait. We're going to go back to the yes side, and we're going to wait another day, and we're going to then send the third and final element of our welcome series. So what we want to do is go to the wait. Now this time I'm actually going to wait 23 hours. So it's going to be an hour before the last 2 have come out. So it does mix it up a little bit. Sometimes that might be 8 in the morning. It could be 7 at night, depending on when they signed up. So I'm just sort of mixing it up a little bit from there. So it's 23 hours. What we then want to do is obviously choose the email and give it the title, welcome series email 3. Now we're going to know quite easily and quite simply what has been sent, when it was sent, and who's opened what by the titles we've given them. Now, the idea is to get everyone onto our lists, onto our newsletters, onto our sales lists, whatever you might want to put someone onto. It is completely up to you. What I would do is register people for the Greenfish newsletter once they've gone through this, because once they go through this, we would have given away some content, we would have given away some information, and we're going to want to get them onto our list so that we can send them more information moving forward from here. Again, in the third email, that's going to be more content, something different to what's in the other one. It could be a video of some more helpful information, or whatever you want to do. We're basically giving away as much content so they know we're giving away value all the way through this. So from here, we then want to add them to our newsletter list. So I'm going to wait a day again, but possibly it will be early enough. So in theory, I'm just going to stick with the 23 hours, just make it wait 1 day. And from there, I'm then going to add them, subscribe them to a list. So under contacts, we can subscribe, and I'm just going to subscribe them here to Greenfish newsletter and apply. So realistically, what they're going to do from here is they're going to go through our welcome series, get the first email, wait a day. If they've opened it, they're going to get email number 2, wait 23 hours. They'll get email number 3, and then it'll wait a day, and it'll send the Greenfish newsletter. What you're able to do with that as well, if you wanted to, is set up so that they'll get a copy of the last newsletter you sent, which you can easily do if you want to, and that covers that as well. From there, you can then just end this automation, or if you're sending them somewhere else, you can do that. For now, I'm just going to end this automation. Now, If someone's come through and they've got the resend email, whether they open this or not, we then want to we want to put them through the rest of the sequence. So I'm just going to select the plus here and then click go to other action and drag that across here. So there's only one thing that we need to add in the gap, and that is to add another wait timer. Otherwise they'll get that email and then straight away they'll get another one. So we're just going to do wait for 1 day and then put them through the sequence. So you can see here, it will wait 1 day, ask have they opened it. If they haven't, it will send that email. It will wait another day, and then it's going to then start the sequence and continuing that as it goes, which is a really, really good way to do it. Now, as a backup, if you're collecting people's mobile number, you can add a text message in here. You might want to wait 5 minutes and add a text message in here, and it could say you've got mail, or it's got hey, don't worry, we've just sent you our welcome gift. Click in, make sure you can receive it, whitelist their information and take it forward from there. If you want to add that, it's quite simple. Go to your plus, if you have the option, click on send as SMS, and then you can add that feature into the system, and then you can get it from there. Also, if you want to notify yourself internally, people are signing up, you can do it that way. I'm going to leave this as it is for now. This is a really good welcome series to get you going. It will help introduce who you are as a company, like I said, and a bit about you and how to whitelist your emails. It's going to have your best bit of contents, giving away content, giving away to the actual client or possible client, and then it's signing them up for your newsletter, so they'll then be able to get ongoing information from you. Now, if you want to sign up to our newsletter, like I said, we've got a bonus. We're going to write pretty much most of the content for you. You can then just copy and paste that into your email templates as you go along. Thank you very much for your time. Like I said, I'm Stephen Berry from Greenfish Marketing. Pay attention and see what else you can find. Thank you.